Legends often whisper of things too strange to be real, yet sometimes truth hides in the shadows of myth. From haunted forests to the deepest oceans, countless tales describe creatures science still struggles to explain. Beings that blur the line between legend and reality. The first creature on our list is the werewolf, a human curse to transform into a wolf beneath the glow of a full moon. For centuries, these stories have captured human imagination. According to myth, the transformation brings sharper senses, glowing eyes, and a body covered in fur. Though the person retains fragments of their humanity, instincts take over. Hunting, growling and lurking in the night. Some legends claim the curse spreads like a disease through a bite. Ancient Greece holds one of the earliest records. King Lycaon transformed into a wolf by Zeus himself. By the Middle Ages, panic over werewolves swept through Europe, especially in France and Germany, where many were accused and executed. An eerie detail: some victims had no memory of their other form, waking in shredded clothes, nails caked with dirt, haunted by terrifying dreams. Science dismisses the idea, but there exists a rare psychological condition: clinical lycanthropy, where a person truly believes they've become a beast. Next comes a far more modern legend, the giant mutant whale. Born from strange underwater recordings and sailor stories, it rose to fame after the mysterious Julia sound captured by NOAA in 1997. The sound lasted 15 seconds, strong enough to be detected across nearly 3,000 miles of ocean. Unlike any known whale, its acoustic signature was impossibly deep and powerful. Speculation grew. Could it belong to a colossal whale species stretching 130 to 165 feet long, with distorted anatomy and unnatural behavior? Some linked it to radioactive waste, chemical pollution, or evolutionary paths hidden in high-pressure depths. Other unexplained sounds, like upsweep and slow down, suggest there may indeed be unknown giants roaming the abyss. With more than 80% of the ocean still unexplored, the mystery remains wide open. You've surely heard of the Cyclops, a giant with a single eye. In Greek mythology, they were known for their brute strength and infamous encounters with heroes like Odysseus, yet science hints at a surprising origin. Fossilized dwarf elephant skulls found in the Mediterranean feature a large central cavity for the trunk, easily mistaken for a massive eye socket. To ancient peoples, these remains could have looked like the bones of one-eyed giants. While Cyclopes may not have existed, their myth was likely rooted in real discoveries. Another fascinating creature is Vasuki Indicus, where myth and science collide. Named after Vasuki, the legendary serpent from Hindu mythology, this real fossil was uncovered in Gujarat, India in 2023. Scientists discovered a 39-foot-long marine reptile with snake-like features that lived 100 million years ago. For centuries, locals had shared tales of giant serpents in the region's caves. The fossil now proves those stories may have stemmed from an ancient truth buried deep in time. From India to Ireland, we meet the Banshee. This ghostly figure of Celtic folklore doesn't harm, but warns. Her chilling wail is said to foretell death or misfortune. Sometimes she appears as a young, silver-haired woman, other times as an old crone cloaked in grey. First recorded in the 13th century, every ancient Irish family was believed to have its own banshee. Even today, eerie cries in rural Ireland keep the legend alive. While science has no proof, the banshee remains a lasting symbol of dread, grief, and foreboding. Next is one of North America's greatest mysteries, Cadborosaurus, a sea serpent. Reported along British Columbia's coast for over a century. Described as eel-like with a horse-shaped head, it has been estimated at up to 50 feet long. Stories range from fishermen encounters to military reports. Even alleged remains were once found inside a whale in 1937, but they mysteriously vanished. With blurry videos and countless sightings, Cadborosaurus remains one of the Pacific's greatest enigmas. In the US, another shadowy legend took root in the 1960s, the Mothman. Witnesses in West Virginia described a winged humanoid with glowing red eyes. Standing nearly 7 feet tall with a 10-foot wingspan, it became infamous after sightings linked to the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967. Some claim Mothman is not a creature, but a harbinger of disaster, appearing before tragedies. Today, Point Pleasant celebrates the Mothman with festivals and statues, proving the legend is here to stay. Moving back into prehistoric waters, we find the terrifying Mosasaurus. This giant predator grew up to 56 feet long and resembled a mix between a lizard and a crocodile. Though it went extinct millions of years ago, sea monster sightings around the world resemble descriptions of the mosasaur. Could a surviving relative lurk in the unexplored depths? Scientists doubt it, but with most of the ocean still unmapped, the possibility keeps imaginations alive. From New Zealand comes the Taniwha, powerful beings of Maori tradition. These aquatic monsters, serpent-like or crocodilian, were believed to carve rivers, shape bays, and protect villages, though some dragged boats into the deep. Even today, strange ocean sounds and shadowy shapes near sea caves fuel whispers that the Taniwha may still dwell beneath the waves. England contributes the fearsome Barghest, a spectral black dog with glowing red eyes. Known across Yorkshire and Northumberland, it's described as massive, sometimes with chains or surrounded by mist. Appearing near graveyards or bridges, it's long been seen as an omen of death. Though folkloric in nature, its chilling reputation has survived into modern horror stories and pop culture. From religion and myth comes the colossal Leviathan, described in the Bible as a monstrous sea dragon, sometimes with 7 heads, said to reach over 300 feet in length, armored in scales no weapon could pierce. The Leviathan symbolized chaos and destruction. Across cultures, from Norse to Sumerian myths, similar sea serpents echo the same fear, an unstoppable force of the abyss. Finally, not all legends are imaginary. The Narwhal, known as the unicorn of the sea, is very real. Its long spiral tusk inspired myths for centuries, with medieval traders selling narwhal tusks as unicorn horns worth more than gold. Living in Arctic waters, narwhals remain mysterious creatures, real animals wrapped in centuries of legend.